It's Week 17 of the NFL, and we'll see Brandon Ayuk always staying busy. He's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the 49ers and the Aviators, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Aviators of Anchorage. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and partner, look at this Anchorage team entering play. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they've been playing well, really well. Winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out. Taken at the goal line. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And normally in this spot, we talk about passing numbers from last week, but this time, it's all about the rushing. 3 times he found the end zone in his last ball game. He is a do-everything quarterback, and you have to expect we'll see him call his own number here as well.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So they bring out their punter. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The Niners offense set to go to work, and it's last year's revelation, Brock Purdy, who leads them out in season number 2 from Iowa State.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Purdy to throw it on first down. Connects with Kittle underneath. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing here, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. Called a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The numbers for him from a week ago: 3 catches, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Here's a give up the middle. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
And strong running here on the first 2 plays of the drive. He's got another first down on a gain of 12. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for first. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Purdy looking to throw. It's caught by Aguilar. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
First down, San Francisco.
McCaffrey on the counter. And a brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs. Now Purdy. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. And really, it's worth talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top 2 seeds in the NFC. I think they're the 2 best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are, and I like where you're going with that. I do know that we've seen a couple of other teams along the way that would say, hey, don't forget about us. But your premise, I think, could be spot on. These could easily be the top 2 teams in the NFC.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They're going to look to throw. From the left side, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they have a 1st down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Aviators will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this 1st half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Now on 1st down, it's Purdy. He finds Aguilar over the middle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
They'll find Ayuk open right side.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First down, 49ers.
Here's Purdy. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Final play of the half, Purdy. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Purdy now to throw.
His throw incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Purdy now on 2nd down.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. They'll not only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. 2nd and 4. Looking left side, and it's complete. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On third down, they're going to run for it here. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it was really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Throwing here, Purdy. And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. That's complete to the tight end Warner. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Purdy looking to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. On third down, it's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Purdy. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll bring a tight end in motion right. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. There he goes, right side. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. This, to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's the option. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds Kittle going across the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down, 49ers.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. Still going. Touchdown, 49ers. Nelson Aguilar, 46 yards. And the Niners have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Anchorage offense back out now. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Holding, offense.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. On 1st first down. They'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
The ball carrier, Charvarius Ward on the nickel. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. From the left side here, and it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 14 yards. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2nd down and 6 now. Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. Here's 2nd and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Personal foul. Baseman. Defense.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one?
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Aviators answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So Purdy and the Niners down 20-17. A minute 24 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Purdy to throw. Pass complete out left to Ayuk. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Here's Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Aguilar. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Now a 3rd down throw, but he Passes the target incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Purdy, big fourth down play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. And they will take a knee here.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home.